So I've had a haircut and it's a bit too short and I look a little bit funny because of it, so don't laugh, it's only hair though, so hopefully it'll grow. Anyway, welcome back to On The Rocks. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to today's episode. It's a big one, 2 legs against Man United in the Champions League semi-final. Win this and we go to the final. Since you were last here for the AC Milan games, which we absolutely dominated, we have also dominated Celtic 4-0 in the league and then Motherwell 3-0 in the league as well. So hopefully we're going to make best use of that by thrashing United today. But if we look at the past meetings, last time we played them, it was in a Champions League semi-final and we lost 2-1 on aggregate. I think that season actually as well, United went on to go and win the Champions League. So we know United are good. That was in the 2031 season. It's only 2033 right now. So we know they're still going to be very good. It's still going to be difficult. This is going to be the biggest test we've had so far this season. And given our sort of pattern that we're in right now of final, semi-final, final, semi-final, final, we might get knocked out in the semi-final if it carries on like this. So if we want to break all of that hoodoo, we need to win today. So we are taking on Man United. Of course, PSG are taking on Real Madrid. I don't really mind who wins too much there. At this point, I don't think we're going to overtake France now, given they're too far ahead in coefficient points, even if PSG get knocked out right now and we win the Champions League. And then, of course, in the Europa Conference League, Europa League, we don't care about because we don't have anyone in there. But in the Europa Conference League, of course, we have Hibs taking on Monaco. So fingers crossed Hibs can get the best of Monaco. But even if they do and then go on to win the Europa League, I still think we might just be too far behind France this season. If you look at the coefficient points, we're currently on 75. They're on 78. It'll be touch and go, I reckon. Anyway, this is the team that hopefully is going to be winning this first leg. Peter starts in goal with a backline of Jem Finley, Demancic, Sandro and De Klerk. Tamat Lumper and Jordan Ford start in the centre of midfield with Bryce Delaney and Neve on the wings, with Cavalcanti and Varela combining through the middle. So no messing around today. We are straight into this one and hopefully we're going to get a nice early goal here through Demancic, who hits the post. Oh, agonisingly close there. That would have been a great way to start the game. Hopefully second time is also going to hit the post. Demancic flicked it onto Bryce Delaney, who hit the post there, hitting the post twice in 7 minutes, away from home as well. Is this how it's just going to be today? Are we already getting a bit of a, I thought it was a penalty, no, a free kick for us for I think an offside infringement there. But is this how it's going to be? 2 shots, 2 off the woodwork. Interestingly, Real Madrid are 1-0 up against PSG as things stand right now. But with De Klerk's long throw in to the middle, we are putting the pressure on United from some set pieces here today as Jens Neve now gets it out to Jem Finley. Jem Finley into the area to put it across the 6-yard box. Doesn't need to because we've been given a penalty. You love to see it. Right. I mean, VAR pending, but the VAR never turns it away pretty much. So up steps Jan Cavalcanti, who's got a bit of a hit and miss record when it comes to penalties. But hopefully today he puts this one away. You love to see it. And my phone's buzzing because it's the One Football app telling me that Aberdeen have scored against Manchester United. Of course, the One Football app sponsoring today's video. They are the best football app out there to keep up to date with all of the latest football news, scores and updates from around the world. You can download it for absolutely free from the top line of the description, and doing so really helps me and the channel out, particularly now that I am a part-time YouTuber, which has gone pretty well so far this week. I've enjoyed it. So obviously back into work on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but Monday, Tuesday was a lot of fun, so enjoyed that. Anyway, we are 1-0 up. That's also an away goal too, and I think that is a bit of redemption for the 2 chances hitting the post early on in this first half. But of course, we do need to stay ahead. But I've been very surprised that, I guess, just the lack of what United have been doing. We've not really seen much of them at all. 2 years ago when we played them, they looked a lot better. And this time around, they're playing quite a weird formation as well. They're playing like 5 at the back sort of thing. They have some really good strikers and wingers. I know they do, because I've scouted them out quite a lot, but they don't seem to be playing them. Actually, they are. They're playing Ben McNamee, but more of a defensive wing-back role as opposed to up top. So I don't know, maybe they're scared of us. Have been looking for Ben McNamee for a long time. I've always kind of wanted him. He is absolutely incredible. This is why they've always let us have Lassialian, because they have this guy playing for them instead. And then they've also got Greenwood and Arezzo up front for them. So actually, no, they still have their pretty decent strikers, and they've got the good wingers as well, but they're just not really playing them in potentially the best positions for those players. A Ben McNamee corner is clear, but United still hold on to possession, but give it away to Sebastian Barella on the halfway line, who is through. Just closed down a little bit there, and the angles weren't quite working for him when he took his shots there. But 25 minutes to go. There's a few players not playing particularly well out there. Cavalcanti tired. We'll leave him on for now, but Bryce Delaney having a poor game. Let's bring Ishmael on in that attacking midfielder role. Sandro on a 6-7 at the back, looking nervous. Let's maybe bring Tigger McLumper on just to try and shore things up at the back a little bit, but we'll confirm those substitutes. 20 minutes to go. Look at the match stats, 16 shots, 17 shots to 4 shots now. We've absolutely dominated it. Real Madrid are also 2-0 up against PSG as well, which is great for us. Obviously, we'll check on Hibs after this game has finished. But if we can get a second goal right now and a second away goal, this gives us such a great chance of getting ourselves to a final. Jens Neve goes down in the area. The referee looking at the VAR. I can't see why they turn it down. Penalty awarded. Right. Can Jan Cavalcanti double our lead and his goal tally today? He does. He does. 29th of the season as well. 2-0 up away from home. I don't want to say it, so I won't say it. I won't say it. I forget I said anything. In the meantime, Man United coming forward with a goal kick as they play it into the midfield. Jude Bellingham on the pitch for them now. The great ball forward. Peter with a superb save as well. That's the only real chance I think we've kind of seen United have. To be fair, we've not really seen us have many great chances other than the penalties and those 2 early throw-ins, as Jordan Ford into Neve into Cavalcanti. Okay, well, there's a great chance for us. Cavalcanti rounds off his hat-trick. Is this going to be our year? Is this going to... I mean, imagine if we lose it from this stage right now. 3 away goals. Imagine if we lose it from this. PSG clawing a goal back against Real Madrid as well. And they've got another one back. So 2 late goals for PSG there. All in the balance. But of course, PSG with the 2 away goals. And they're playing at home next. So that one in the balance. But I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I can't. I don't want to jinx it. Really solid performance, though. I'm very happy with that one. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, still manager of United, interestingly. That's an interesting one. Varella's out for 1 to 3 days. That's not too bad. Delaney and Ford need a rest. That's fine. They can skip the next game against Hearts. Cavalcanti with the hat-trick. You love to see it. And the Sheffield United boss is watching literally all of our players. Sandro, Domancic, Finley, McLumper, Ford, and Varela. You're not... Sheffield United, they're not even that good. Well, I say that, actually. They're 4th in the Premier League right now, and in previous seasons have finished 7th, 14th, 8th. Okay, they're not that good at all. Don't know why would they want to go to Sheffield United? So just looking through then, the Europa League we don't care about, but Mönchengladbach and Liverpool holding the advantage in those. And then in the Conference League, you love to see it. Hibs with a 2-1 lead at home there. Now, that's going to be difficult to hold on to, and I thought Monaco might batter them. Maybe they did batter them, to be fair. They did. 16 shots to 7. You can kind of see either side of my head there. So Monaco were the better team. Hibs maybe getting a bit lucky. Former player of ours, Johnny Herrera, getting one of those goals for Hibs. Had a great little spell with us. Went to Mallorca for £10 million, and then they made a huge loss on him by selling him to Hibs. But he could be about to win them some European silverware. Okay, well, I'm going to go and play the Hearts game off camera. I'll be back in a minute for the second United game. So, interestingly, we actually only drew 0-0 with Hearts, but as you can see, we played a very rotated lineup, but they should still be capable of beating Hearts. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little concerned now heading into this second leg against United, but we're 3-0 up. The team is going to be the exact same team that played the first leg. They all had the week off, essentially. None of them played in that game. Apart from Fielding. I think Fielding played... not Fielding, Jen Pindley, sorry, played at left back. But other than that, all these players had a rest midweek. So I'd like to think they're all fresh and ready to go. So let's say we can't allow complacency to undo all of the first work we did in... all the good work we did in the first leg. Let's say that to them. as the teams come out. Are United unchanged? What's it going to say for United? They are unchanged in their shape. I think Bellingham didn't start last time, but that might be one of the only changes, to be fair. So that's interesting. Interesting stuff. I also think I'm more interested in finding out what Hibs do rather than PSG and Real Madrid, as Jem Finley is injured minutes into this game. Ishmael, on you come. Not ideal. Not ideal. You know, we could have done without that, if I'm honest with you. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully he doesn't miss any subsequent potential finals, as PSG are 1-0 up, so maybe they're going through already. Let's go into Europe. Let's go to Europa Conference League. Let's keep a tab on the Hibs and Monaco game as well, as PSG are now 2-0 up, you can see here just to the right. So PSG looking like they're going to be in the final as Sandro puts that one over the bar. Now, interestingly, the only team we've beaten in... No, we lost to PSG, didn't we? We lost to PSG in the final. It was AC Milan, I think we beat in the final, wasn't it? It was that fateful loss against PSG, wasn't it? Where a certain Jan Cavalcanti missed a penalty and dropped a bit of a stinker in the whole game. And if it wasn't for him, we probably would have gone on to win it. But we're not going to complain too much about it. But as we look to get an early goal... Well, not really early anymore. It's 32 minutes into this game. As we look to get a goal in this game... Hopefully Jan Cavalcanti's form is going to continue into this one. He got a hat-trick last time out. Will he get I can't talk. Will he get the first goal here? I'm getting too excited as the ball is moved to the right-hand side of the attack. De Klerk into Barella. Scores the goal. 4-0. United have to score 4 goals now. And I can't see them doing it. And the more we get, the more unassailable our lead is going to be. And hopefully Barella has been put through here. Maybe quite a tight angle. Might not be able to do anything with it. But does get it to Bryce Delaney, who cuts inside and has a decent shot, to be fair. But United's keeper strong to it. In the meantime, Hibs, Monaco still 0-0. We've got a few minutes left of this first half. It's looking comfortable, and can it be even more comfortable now as Ishmael on the edge of the area into Barella? It is more comfortable. You love to see it. 2-0 on the night, 5-0 on aggregate. We're going to another final. Didn't want to say it at the very end of that first leg because I knew I'd jinx it, but I feel like now, with 45 minutes to go, United are not scoring. They're not scoring 5 goals. It's not going to happen. Also, let's flick back quickly. It's 2-1 now with PSG and Real Madrid, by the way. It resets itself at half-time. But we'll flick back to the Hibs game in a second as Bryce Delaney wins the loose ball. Puts the ball forward to Barella, who picks up a nice challenge. Looking for his hat-trick. Can't quite grab it. Good defensive recovery there from... not Madrid, United. Madrid playing its PSG and scoring goals in that one to try and get themselves back in it. If that goes to 2-2, it's anyone's game at that point. So that'll be an interesting one to keep tabs on. But I'm more interested in what Jens Neve does, and he doesn't score. So I'm more interested in what Hibs and Monaco are doing. Europa Conference League. It's not gone through because this highlight started just as I clicked it. We'll pause the game in a second. Right, Demantic. Oh, it has gone through. There we go. Monaco still 0-0. Arsenal 1-0 up against Athletic Bilbao. I think they were 2-2 in their first leg, if I remember correctly. 3-2. Yeah, they were 2-2. It's now 3-2 to Arsenal on aggregate. Monaco have scored one, and as it stands, that will mean Monaco go to the final. Hibs need to find a goal here, because that means Monaco obviously have the away goal from the first leg. Hibs need to find a goal. Come on, Johnny Herrera, do something. He's like 6'7". He's a set-piece masterpiece. Or maybe 6'5". He's tall though, Johnny Herrera, who plays for Hibs, used to play for us. Come on, Hibs. Come on, Hibs. I believe in you. So much. And it's 2-0 to Monaco. Oh, no. Well, Hibs have done phenomenally well to get to where they got to. That is absolutely mental from them. And it's also a PSG in the final for us. So we've booked our place at the San Siro. That's where the final's going to be. And we're taking on PSG, who beat us in that 2027-28 final. You can see just there. I don't know if there's any sort of poetry behind this. We've just beaten Man United. We lost the final at Old Trafford. maybe there's some sort of poetry in all of this and we're going to come through and manage to beat United and then beat PSG and it will all be good. But PSG, of course, will be desperate to win it. They have lost 1, 2, 3, 4 finals since this save file started, only winning 1 of the 5 they've been to. I hope we can stop them again. So a nice £11 million for playing in the semi-finals. We're straight through to the final 2. Barella impresses, and that £11 million, by the way, gives us 91 in the bank, a transfer budget of 84 for next season, which is a lot. I think we need to go balls to the wall next season. So tomorrow we will be back for the Scottish Cup final and then the Champions League final. Warm ourselves up against Rangers and then take on PSG for the main event. Normally we do it as a premiere, but I do know that tomorrow night I will be out with my mates, so I won't be around at 8 o'clock to watch a premiere with you. So we'll do it as a normal upload instead. So don't read into that as to what the result could be, because I don't know, maybe you would. Big up to Hibs though. Hibs have done phenomenal this season in European football, only just losing out at the final hurdle in essentially the 90th minute against Monaco there. That's so unlucky for them. Hopefully they'll do well next season. They're currently in, of course, this season it's a bit rubbish for us because we are down to 6th again. So they will go to, it does say ECL, oh yeah, of course, so Hearts will probably end up going to the Europa League next season. And then Hibs will be in the Conference League alongside Motherwell again, by looks of things at the moment, unless things dramatically change in the final couple of games of the season between these teams. It's all pretty close still. But that is going to be that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until tomorrow for the Champions League final, have a good one. Goodbye.